G'day fellow creatures on the internet, this is your online ambassador Black Marsh, Bruzo Dragonius. There's really something that really interests me for a bit, and it's just basically there's this rule that and that's been around in a convention, which is of course Nordic FozCon, where, let me be quite frank with you, the thing about this rule that I don't really get is that there's this rule upon registration where I don't really get as a suitor myself, and that is that you're not allowed to break the magic or ruin the magic. And what I mean that in fursuiters terms is that you're not allowed to take the head off while you're in suit. And not only that, unless, well, not really taking your head off once you're out of suit, but you got to remain in character. And not only that, but you're not allowed to speak while you're in a convention floor. And like I said before, you aren't allowed to de-head yourself. Now, and this is a convention in Europe called Nordic FozCon, perhaps in Norway, or I'm not quite sure where. And there's a thing that I just don't get. Now, I know that there are suitors out there that, how can I put this, that could last a whole entire day in suit. I mean, the whole entire convention. Now, but there's a thing with suiting, right? Now, I had been in Fur Jam in this thing, and let me tell you what. Now, I know that when you're going out fursuiting as just personas and that, it is considered to be a hobby. Full stop. And what us furs know by what we mean as the magic, I mean that it's a term where basically that you remain as a character. You remain to look like a character. In other words, you create this illusion where you be your character and not a human being. Unless there's, of course, a human fursuit. But we won't get into that right now. And it is not like that we do have a choice in not breaking the magic, really. And I know that the only exception to that rule is unless it's whether you're in a headless lounge or if it's an emergency or whatever. And again, I don't really get this thing. I just don't really get it because, well, because of that. It's not up to us fursuiters to not take our head off. You know, because the fact being is that I know this may be a partial, but you know, being in the head like this, right in the head, can be very enduring. And what I mean about that is that, you know, there's not that much vision. There is not, you know, most suits can seem to put their eyes right against the mesh, and it can be very hot in there, trust me. Even in the head, even in the bodysuit. Hell, it is even way more hotter in there. And trust me from experience, because hell, if I ain't Bruzo, even before I got this, I'm in full suit as Umbreon. Trust me about that, okay? And I've been asked quite a lot, is it hot in there? Hell, it is. Okay? Any suitor would tell you that it is hot. But also, any suitor will tell you that it is worth it. It is worth the experience. It is worth the fun, because you get to go around, to have pictures taken, you know, just create some sort of an illusion that you are this character, and, you know, just talk with other suitors. And there are a lot of fursuiters, like what Zavu said, like J Tiger Claw, that they can go like forever of not taking it off for any reason. And for that, I have so much respect for the series, because, I mean, like I said, it is a hobby, okay? For this registration form, forbidding any suitors to not break the magic, you must have got a problem, because, or you honestly have not been in a fursuit before. Because, I mean, if you are a suitor, or if you are starting to become a suitor, sure, the magic can be very important, but it should be the very last important thing that you worry about, on top of the health of your human that's inside these things, then your suit itself, because all of a sudden that fursuits cost, on average, probably you're looking at $1,500 just as a partial, and about let's just call it roughly $3,000 or so just for a full suit, or probably around there. And if you wear it for too long, you're gonna pass out, you know. And if you really pass out, you know, these things can be very restricting, and they're going to have to find some way of getting into your human body, whether it's taking the head off or just cut the bodysuit. And even if it cost about, I don't know, probably around $500 to $1,000 just for the bodysuit itself, they will have to cut it out right open, because the thing about it is that, yeah, that's the second thing. Hell, the magic should have been the last thing that you need to worry about. And there's another thing about this thing, because at going out to conventions like this, you pay to go to these things just so you can suit up, most likely as your sona, or pretty much go suiting in general. You don't get paid to do it. You pay to do it. There's a huge difference. It can be worth it, but, you know, the only thing that the only way that you're going to get paid to dress up in some animal costume, or probably in a mask, or in other things like this, is if you work as a mascot, say for a sports team like basketball, like soccer, or whatever sport, or rugby league. And people like that do get the enjoyment from all that. They get the fun out of it. But with convention stuff, you pay just to go out there and romp around in your fursuits. You don't only pay for the suit itself, or better yet, the materials, but you pay for their job. You pay for the hotel. You pay to travel to cons. Whether it's by car, whether it's flying, you name it. So, but the thing about it is that 3 days later, it is considered as a bit of a rumour. And that rule is the exact same status that, or whatever, of my fellow Argonian friend on Facebook had sent to me in his very same convention that, thank God, just for the own health of other suitors who may not have the endurance to not break the magic. It's like that people are just expecting a damn choice. You know, if you can last a whole day, if you last a whole long without taking the head off, thumbs up. You have my respect. But still, if you want to run a convention, do not tell people how to suit, or the rules. About it is that, you know, thank God it's just a rumor. And now there's this other new rule in registration thing where they just abolish that rule, and instead, in place of it, has this rule against rooming in hotels, even after, during, and before cons, because it disturbed the peace of other guests in a hotel. If you really what do you think about this matter of fursuiters being banned from Rune and Magic? Just let me know down. Just please, if you have an opinion on these, please just comment in this thing up below. Also, if you want some awesome new content in the future into my channel, please stab the hell out of that subscribe button. If you there's a Q&A video that I'm planning on making, you know, until Wednesday. So if you have any questions, you're more than welcome to comment down below, or you can just comment onto my previous video. Also, if you want to check out some of the artwork or pictures of me in suit, please click on, or anything of that nature, please give me a watch, or check out my Fur Affinity and Furry Network, as well as on my Furry, or follow me on Furry Meetup. if you want to have a chat to me on PSN, my gamer tag is Bruzo21. Where I'm at the moment is that I'm pretty much past Riften on Elder Scrolls Online, and I'm pretty much somewhere in the southeast of Riften. But as always, I am the online ambassador of Black Marsh, Prince of Dragonius, saying I love you, you matter, and as always, may the Hist guide you all. Bye for now.